And we're back at it again. A classic tale as old as time. Picked up Jamie from the Vegas airport. We're here, but we're on our way to Utah. For this trip, we're gonna be stopping in Salt Lake City and then to go hike Teton Crest Trail and then North Circle Loop and Glacier. So we got quite a big bit of miles this trip, pretty long trip, but we're hyped. Again, doing a walk-up permit, so it'll be a bit of a journey. We made it to the Airbnb, and honestly, she's so cute. Delaney's so good at finding Airbnbs, but right now we're coming up with the itinerary for Teton Crest Trail because we're gonna have to get a walk-up permit, so it's gonna be a little dicey to see what we get. But I'm gonna do a little room tour for you guys. You have a kitchen, which is like, this is my kitchen inspo for life. This is so cute. I love. And then we go into the bedrooms. Here's Jamie's room. And then it's a little dark, but our room. And then the bathroom. Vibes. Decided to do a little change of plans, and we're actually going straight to the Grand Tetons because we're trying to get a permit a day early, just because we weren't really sure how the whole permit thing was going to work as we're getting a walk up, so we're going a little early. We got the permit, thank goodness. There's actually a ton available, which I was kind of surprised by, but we got the campgrounds we wanted. We're going to be doing in 3 nights, 4 days, and I'm pretty hyped about this. We start the trail tomorrow, but in the meantime, we're gonna get some snackies and then stay the night in a little log cabin.
Yeah, I haven't eaten in days.
Okay guys, I didn't really update you on what's happening. We made a last minute decision to go whitewater rafting. It was super fun. Couldn't film it, but it was incredible. 10 out of 10 recommend. It was Jackson Hole whitewater rafting. That was just the name of it. But anyway, long story short, we got really hungry and just stopped at the grocery store for a rotisserie chicken, so. Oh shoot. This is living. So we stopped at Cowboy Coffee this morning. There was a fat line, but this Snickers mocha is definitely worth it. It's so freaking good. Then we're gonna be driving into the park and starting the trail.
I choose you every day in 100 different ways. I make the choice to stay. I can hit the open road and run my life away, but I choose you every day. I see lovers all around me giving up and giving in. They decided that it's over before it begins. Is it easier to stay or is it easier to go? I don't have the answers, but there's one thing that I know, is I choose you every day in 100 different ways. I make the choice to stay. I can hit the open road, run my life away, but I choose you every day. It's a wondrous thing to turn around, see where we are. It's a good thing love forgives, and it's a blessing love is blind. They ask me how we made it, I'd say one day at a time, 'cause I choose you every day in 100 different ways. I make the choice to stay. I can hit the open road and run my life away, but I choose you every day. choice to stay. I could hit the open road and run my life away, but I choose you.
Look at, do you see all these? You guys, I just got done bathing in this river over here. It is so magical, so nice. It was freezing cold. Like, I went under and it kind of took my breath away. But it was one of those moments where it was worth it because I was covered in DEET. I was so sweaty from today. It ended up being about 11 miles to camp. And you guys, I need to show you, the next clip I'm going to show you a clip of Delaney because Delaney hates mosquitoes. And this might be the worst, like, mosquito atmosphere I've ever seen. And it was just like swarming, and everywhere we went it was just swarming, so it was not like we could change campsites and make it better, but yeah, it was really, really bad. She's over there somewhere suffering, I don't even know, but yeah, I'm just over here bathing. Took my shirt off for a second, so I really hope no one was lurking. It is what it is, I guess. Long story short, the skeeters are bad. Delaney's in her tent making dinner. It's 4 o'clock, and honestly, today wasn't bad, but then the skeeters made it 10 times worse.
That was so stressful. I could not get the bear can open for the life of me. I haven't been outside all day, and then I decided to go pee.
Because of the mosquitoes.
Yeah, then I decided to go pee, and then accidentally went number 2 afterwards. And then, but I didn't bring any toilet paper with me, so I had to run back to the tent.
Jamie's in the other tent laughing.
I mean, you guys could have seen. And I was like pantless. I grabbed the toilet paper from Conley's backpack, wiped my butt, and I just realized I had to put my toilet paper back into the bear can without the trash. I ran back to my bear can, couldn't get it open. Finally got it open after like 10 minutes, put it in my trash.
6.5 hours later.
And then I had to figure out how to bury the poop because we don't know where our trowel is.
Yeah, where the age did the trowel go?
I don't know. We'll have to find it. That's first priority tomorrow. I was able to like lift up a rock that was already kind of inside the ground, lifted up the rock, shuffled the poop inside that hole, and put the rock back on top. Genius.
Have it, folks. Foolproof plan. Good morning, you guys. Sleep last night was on and off. Like, I definitely was waking up a lot, but it wasn't terrible, which was really good. Good news is that we slept until 8. We have a nice little view this morning. We're gonna make some coffee and have a slow morning because we honestly arrived at camp way too early. Yesterday we had kind of fast here, so we're gonna try to get to camp more like 4 or 5 o'clock. Jamie, will you tell everyone what you have in your coffee right now?
I have a packet of instant coffee and a packet of clarified butter.
How many calories does it make your whole drink?
It makes the whole drink like 350, 400 calories.
That's the best thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, and then the packet of hot chocolate.
Oh yeah.
Creamy chocolatey goodness.
It's like a nice little buttery mocha.
Before I felt the heavy hand of time, I'm an old man now, bound for glory. Time to lay these burdens down. Had enough of this old world worry. Gonna trade my troubles for a crown. I will make my way across the fields of cotton and wade through muddy waters one last time. And in my dreams I come out clean when I reach the other side, west of where the sun sets, where rainbows never die. I've got one last thing to do, one more mile before I'm through, casting off these earthly chains, side, west of where the sun sets.
We made it to camp. As you can see, I have a fat mosquito bite dead center of my forehead. Campsite today is a little bit better because there's a little bit less mosquitoes. And it's just, I mean, so gorgeous. We ended up doing a little over 11 miles today. Jamie's filtering some water. And today was, the best way I can describe it, was just very physically rough. Like, it wasn't like even that much crazy uphill or anything. It just like hurt my body. So that's the best way I can describe it. So, gonna eat a good meal and hopefully sleep well tonight.
Porcupine!
Is it listening?
No!
Story short, last night was really rough. A porcupine chewed on our trekking poles, which was not on my 2024 bingo card, I can't say. I was expecting a lot of maybe bears, moose, no, but not a porcupine chewing our trekking poles. And what really pisses me off, Jamie, show him the trekking pole. Oh wait, it's far away from you. Oh yeah.
This one's not as bad as the other one.
Like my trekking pole is like, I was like, look at this. It's mangled. Like we're gonna have to go to Art after this and get like more trekking poles. So they just cost us probably like $200. So we were up half the night listening to them. We thought it was a bear initially, but it was just a porcupine. So, Delaney, how are you doing?
Good.
It's literally just.
Did you video it, Jay?
Yeah, through the little like window underneath my tent.
Oh, sure, I need to see that video.
It's giving Lion King vibes.
Can you move out of my shot? I'm sorry. You're like following the camera.
I was looking for my phone so I could show Jimmy my video.
So we just washed the trekking poles in the water to get rid of any diseases that the porcupine might have left. And we're cutting off all like the half-eaten straps. How's it looking?
It's looking like a porcupine went to town.
Now Delaney's taping up the trekking poles to protect us from the porcupine saliva that might be diseased.
You got me walking 10 miles high. Step up, see if I can fly.
You may be wondering, Conley, you haven't updated us since like 12 p.m. I have a very good reason for that, of a series of very, very, very unfortunate events that happened. Ready? Here we go. So do you remember when that porcupine chewed our trekking poles? Okay, yeah, so we had to like tape them up, but we had to cut off like the straps, like the wrist straps for the trekking poles. So like there was no straps. It was just like two poles. So going on our merry way, today on the Teton Crest Trail was just honestly kind of brutal. It was really like overgrown and really brushy, and there was like some points where it was pretty good views, but for the most part it was just dense forest and it was hot. So overall it was just not a really great day, and it also was a very high mileage day, so we were struggle busing. But then everything starts to go downhill. There's a lot of ticks, so then that happened. There was a ton of ticks on us. Then I was crossing a bridge, and it was like a very, very tight, and I feel like something clicked, and the part of the bridge like took off the safety of my bear spray, and the safety like fell down the river, so I couldn't like grab it or anything. And I was like, okay, like we're like a couple miles from camp, like who cares, like I'll just figure it out when I get to camp, it's not a big deal. A couple miles later, I am walking and I feel a literal spider land on my wrist. Like I see it, I'm like, oh my god. But I fling my trekking pole, but in my mind I'm used to having a strap, so like I fling it thinking that it was a strap, and so I would just like fling my hand and the trekking pole would just like fall down my arm, but it like falls down the bush, and I was like, oh shoot, I have to go grab my trekking pole. So I like start crawling down the bush to grab my trekking pole, but I lean on my bear spray and it sprays in my entire lower body, like my calves, my pants, thankfully not my private parts, thank god, but then my forearms, and I was like, oh my god. So I literally strip off all my stuff, like running basically naked. thankfully there's a river nearby. I go in the river. Delaney and Jamie are basically just helping me get clean off all my gear, because think about it, my backpack has stuff on it, all my hiking clothes has bear spray on it, like everything needed to be washed and rinsed, and my literal, like the best way I could describe it was like a huge gash in my leg that was stuffed with Tapatio. Like it just hurts so bad, you guys. Like it was horrible, and it's like still not well, and it's like 9 p.m. right now and I'm still struggle busting. So basically I washed in the river. Delaney and Jamie were big helps, and then we hike, and I thought it was only going to be like 3 miles left, so I was like, okay, whatever, like I can suck it up just to get to camp and then like go in like the lake and relax and do what I need to do to like make the bear spray get off my body. But it ends up being 6 miles. Like of course All Trails was wrong. It ends up being 6 miles, and it was just like a true walk of death. It was horrible. But yeah, that was kind of a long story, but I'm having to wear Delaney's clothes. We had to rearrange our entire packs. So it'll be interesting. Thankfully, we only have one more day of the Teton Crest Trail, and then we can recuperate for our next backpacking trip. But yeah, it was a rough one today. And it all started with the Porcupine. Good morning, you guys. We had a really early start this morning for a couple reasons. One, lots of mosquitoes. Two, we're getting dinner tonight with a family friend in Montana, and that's 7 hours away. So we need to start a little bit early for our last day. In terms of my bear spray incident yesterday, last night was a little bit rough, tossing and turning and like feeling a burn. But today I woke up feeling a little bit better, which was a blessing. I need to start off this video by saying, yes, I don't have a bra on, okay? It has bear spray in it, so this is completely innocent. But yes, I am walking down the trail 9 miles today with no bra. Okay, you guys, we're about like 5 miles into today's hike, and I'm like, wait, what's the date today? And I'm like, oh wait, it's Delaney's birthday. Totally forgot. Even Delaney forgot it was her birthday today. So the last couple days have been kind of a debacle, but yeah, Delaney's birthday. I love that every year when we do a trail, it's always on her birthday. So you guys, I would film more for this last day, more of like the nature, but it's looked like this the entire time, so you don't need to know the rest. More specifically, are there bears? We got breakfast, and I paid for it, and then Jamie paid for our showers right now, just because it's Delaney's birthday. Happy birthday, Delaney. We're officially on our way to Montana. We're staying with a family friend in Polson for a little while until we start the North Circle Trail in a couple days. I'm gonna make a whole separate video for the North Circle Trail, so go watch that one next. But for now, like and subscribe this video. I'd love for you guys to stick around.